Hello and welcome. You are watching eNow. I'm Shreya Srivastava and this is your ultimate one-stop destination for all the finer things of life. From analyzing movies to lifestyle trends, we cannot wait to have you on this journey with us. After weeks of backlash and what many are calling a social media trial, the two viral clips from Pranit More's stand-up set have now moved from online outrage to formal legal proceedings. While apologies have come from all three individuals at the center of the controversy, Himanshu Jangra, Dr. Sejal Pawar and Pranit More himself, the story appears far from over. According to multiple reports, both the Maharashtra Cyber Cell and the National Commission for Women have taken cognizance of the matter, with FIRs and summons adding a legal dimension to what began as a viral internet debate. But beyond the immediate question of what is right and wrong, lies a larger one. How much does this cycle of outrage actually change? In the age of viral clips, public accountability often arrives long before any legal process does. Apologies are scrutinized, careers are judged, and social media becomes a courtroom of its own. Yet, critics argue that these moments can also become convenient distractions while other pressing issues fade into the background. And if this feels familiar, that's because it is. Remember the Samay Raina Ranveer Alabadia controversy? Once again, the debate has shifted from comedy to consent, from freedom of expression to responsibility, and from online backlash to institutional action. So, where does the Pranit More case stand now? Here are the latest updates.
A controversy that began with a viral crowd work clip at comedian Pranit More's show is now snowballing into a much bigger issue. What started as an online outrage has now drawn reactions from fellow comedians and even caught the attention of Maharashtra authorities. For those unaware, the row erupted after a clip from Pranit More's stand-up show went viral on social media. During the interaction, a young audience member claimed that after spending ₹370 on a plate of chicken biryani during a date, he expected a return on that investment. The remark was widely criticized online for being insensitive and disrespectful towards women, and many social media users also questioned why the comment was allowed to continue on stage without being challenged. Well, as the backlash intensified, Pranit More issued an apology and later released a video statement acknowledging the criticism directed at him. He admitted that he had received significant hate over the crowd work statement and said that he understood why many people were upset. However, the controversy did not end there. Stand-up comedian Kamra has now weighed in on the matter with a sharp social media post that many interpreted as a direct dig at Pranit More. And in a tweet on X handle, Kamra wrote, "Things comedians should stop hiding behind. 1 is storytelling, 2 crowd work, 3 hard work, 4 bank balance, and 5th is parents." Well, the tweet quickly went viral and sparked fresh debate online about accountability in comedy and whether comedians should take greater responsibility for comments made during crowd interactions. Well, Kamra did not stop there. In another post, he took an even stronger swipe, writing, "Pranit More makes Harsh Gujral look like Barack Obama." The remark generated mixed reactions, with some users supporting Kamra's criticism while others felt he was being unnecessarily harsh. Well, meanwhile, the controversy has also now taken a more serious turn, and as per the recent reports, the Maharashtra Home Department has ordered a detailed probe into Pranit More's social media content following the online backlash. Authorities are reportedly reviewing his online content as a part of a broader examination linked to the controversy. With criticism mounting from multiple directions and official scrutiny now entering the picture, the Pranit More controversy appears far from over. What began as a viral crowd work moment has evolved into a larger conversation about comedy, responsibility, and the impact of public platforms.
Just when the outrage around Pranit More's viral stand-up clips seemed to be settling, another comedian has found himself at the center of a storm. An old performance by comedian Madhur Virli has resurfaced online with an inappropriate joke drawing widespread criticism across social media. The clip, originally part of an earlier stand-up set, has reignited the debate over whether dark comedy has any limits at all. Influencer Urfi Javed has strongly criticized the comedian over his remarks and even urged him to hire a woman on his team to gain, as she says, some sensibility, adding another layer to an already heated online debate. Now, Madhur is known for his dark humor and has built a sizable following through his stand-up performances as well as YouTube content. But for the comedy circuit, this seems to be one controversy after another, with older clips repeatedly resurfacing and being judged through today's social media lens. And that brings us to the larger question. Where do we stand on freedom of expression? Who decides where comedy ends and insult begins? As the spotlight returns to stand-up culture, the conversation has shifted beyond one joke or one comedian to the broader responsibility that comes with public platforms. While the internet wastes no time in picking a side, Urfi Javed herself is no stranger to scrutiny after all, having built a career that often sparks strong reactions and polarizing opinions, if I may say so. Perhaps that is why this story feels bigger than one viral clip. It's about where audiences choose to draw the line and whether that line should be decided by comedians, by the crowd, or by us, the court of public opinion. Here's everything we know about the Madhur Virli controversy.
A fresh controversy has erupted on social media, and this time, reality show star and influencer Urfi Javed has strongly reacted to a viral clip of comedian Madhur Virli. The clip, which recently resurfaced online, shows Madhur Virli making a controversial joke about. The video quickly spread across social media platforms, with many people expressing anger over both the subject matter and the tone of the joke. What added to the outrage was the laughter that could be heard in the background during the performance, leaving many users questioning the boundaries of comedy and what should or should not be acceptable on stage. As the clip gained traction, Urfi Javed did not hold back. Taking to her Instagram story, she criticized the comedian and also called out the wider culture within stand-up comedy that, according to her, allows such jokes to be normalized. Expressing her frustration, Urfi wrote, "We are joking about now? Okay, male comedians, please hire some females in your team so that you get some sensibility, you idiots." The controversy centers around a joke made by Madhur Virli during a performance. In the viral clip, he was heard saying, "Out of 10 cases, in 9 cases it's just while in 1 case it's murder after I think that murder after case probably happens when, right after the girl says, 'Aren't you going to cuddle after this?' Then the guy stabs her and says, 'Go cuddle with the knife.'" The clip has since triggered intense discussions online, with many social media users condemning the joke and demanding accountability. Amid the growing backlash, another development caught everyone's attention. Madhur Virli has reportedly deleted his Instagram account. His decision to deactivate the account has only added more fuel to the ongoing debate, with reactions pouring in from all sides. While some believe comedians should have the freedom to push boundaries, others argue that certain topics should never be used for entertainment, especially when they involve serious crimes and trauma. The controversy comes at a time when discussions around responsibility in comedy are already under the spotlight, particularly amid the ongoing Pranit controversy. As the debate continues online, one question remains at the center of it all: where should the line be drawn between comedy and sensitivity? What do you think? Let us know in the comments.
Weeks after announcing her separation from Suraj Nambiar, actress Mouni Roy is finally setting the record straight. The actress has broken her silence on the wave of speculation surrounding her personal life, including rumours even questioning her sexual orientation, that gained traction online after the split. Calling it one of the biggest rumours she has heard about herself, Mouni has now made it clear that the narratives circulating on social media do not reflect her reality at all. She has also continued to share moments with her close circle of friends in what many have seen as a quiet display of strength, while speaking about the importance of emotional and financial independence for women. The episode, however, shines a light on a much larger issue. In the age of social media, celebrity breakups rarely remain private. A separation announcement is often followed by endless theories, viral speculation, and unsolicited assumptions about personal lives. Splashed across Reddit, threads, Instagram comment sections, and gossip pages, one wild theory often leads to another one until the speculation takes on a life of its own. And perhaps that is again the bigger conversation here.
Bollywood actress Mouni Roy is finally speaking up about one of the biggest rumors surrounding her personal life. Just weeks after announcing her separation from Suraj Nambiar, Mouni addressed the speculation that has been making headlines online. The actress, who married Suraj in 2022 after knowing him for 4 years, parted ways with him in 2026. While both Mouni and Suraj had already released statements requesting privacy, rumors about the reason behind their separation continued to spread across social media. During a candid conversation with Monica Sharma on her YouTube channel, Mouni was asked about the wildest rumor she had heard about herself in Bollywood. Without hesitation, she replied, "Oh, that I am gay." The actress also opened up about how she managed to stay strong during one of the most challenging phases of her life. Mouni shared that she feels fortunate to have people around her who have always supported her. "I feel very lucky that I have always had friends and family who have stood by me like a rock," she said. Mouni especially praised her close female friends for helping her through difficult times. "I have always had great girlfriends to support me. They have been there through my good, bad, and ugly phases. It is very important to have women like that in your life, the ones who uplift you. My girlfriends are the best," she shared. The actress also had an important message for young women. Speaking about independence, she said, "Girls today should focus on financial and emotional stability. You have to be emotionally and financially independent." Looking back at her journey, Mouni admitted that life has had its ups and downs. "My life has been a roller coaster ride. There have been struggles, good days, bad days. Sometimes you are very happy and at other times very sad. It is all part and parcel of life." Following the announcement of her separation, many theories surfaced online. However, both Mouni and Suraj firmly denied the rumors. In their joint statement, they clarified that they had mutually decided to part ways and requested privacy during this period. Suraj later released a separate statement shutting down speculation. He made it clear that there was no alimony, no disputes, and no third party involved in their decision to separate. Despite the personal challenges, Mouni continues to cherish her close friendships. Her bond with actress Disha Patani often grabs attention on social media, and on Saturday, Mouni once again showed her affection by wishing Disha a happy birthday online. As rumors continue to circulate, Mouni's message remains clear: focus on strength, independence, and the people who stand by you through every phase of life.
Now, actor Ranveer Singh's reported exit from Farhan Akhtar's Dawn 3, coming amid the success of Dhurandhar, has become one of Bollywood's biggest talking points in recent times. And now the controversy appears to have taken a fresh turn. The situation intensified after the Federation of Western India Cine Employees, or FWICE, reportedly announced a non-cooperation directive against the actor. The move comes after months after filmmaker Farhan Akhtar is said to have approached the Federation with a complaint regarding Ranveer Singh's alleged withdrawal from the project. Adding fuel to the debate, FWIC's chief advisor, Ashok Pandit, has publicly spoken about the matter, claiming that the makers had already incurred substantial pre-production expenses and that the actor stepped away from the film just weeks before shooting was scheduled to begin. And just like that, what was meant to mark the beginning of a new era for the Dawn franchise has turned into one of Bollywood's most polarizing debates.
The controversy surrounding Ranveer Singh's reported exit from Dawn 3 continues to make headlines. And now, FWICE Chief Advisor and IFTDA President Ashok Pandit has shared new details about why the Federation decided to announce non-cooperation against the actor. According to Pandit, one of the biggest concerns was that Ranveer allegedly stepped away from the project when it was already very close to going on floors, with preparations nearly complete and the shoot scheduled to begin within just 3 weeks. In a recent interview with Hindi Rush, Ashok Pandit revealed that the makers of Dawn 3 approached the Federation with a formal complaint after making significant investments in the film. He claimed that the producers submitted extensive documentation to support their case, including details of pre-production expenses, signing amounts, and other financial commitments related to the project. Pandit stated that nearly 45 crore rupees had already been spent on the film before the issue arose. He explained that such spending is not unusual for a big budget production, especially one that reportedly has a budget of around 300 crore rupees. According to him, the producers wanted the Federation to look into the matter because a large amount of money had already been invested before the actors reported withdrawal. The FWICE official also explained that the Federation followed its usual process before reaching any decision. We sent one letter, then another, and then a third reminder, he said. However, according to Pandit, they did not receive any response to those communications. He added that the only reply they eventually received questioned whether the Federation had the authority to intervene in the issue. One of the most important points highlighted by Pandit was how close the project was to beginning production. He claimed that FWIC reviewed several pieces of evidence before announcing non-cooperation. According to him, the Federation examined WhatsApp conversations involving Ranveer Singh, director Farhan Akhtar, and producer Ritesh Sidhwani. He also alleged that major pre-production work had already been completed. Pandit further claimed that styling and costume preparations were finished, travel tickets had already been booked, hotel arrangements had been made, and the entire unit was preparing to leave for the shoot. According to him, the team was scheduled to begin filming within just 3 weeks. He suggested that these details showed the project had moved far beyond the planning stage and was ready to enter production. Addressing reports about a possible ban, Pandit clarified that FWIC never used the word ban. He stressed that the Federation does not have the authority to ban anyone and had only announced non-cooperation. According to him, this simply means that workers and technicians associated with FWICE would not participate in projects involving the actor. In conclusion, Pandit maintained that the issue is not about why Ranveer Singh chose to leave the film, but about accountability when major financial commitments have already been made. He said FWIC is now working with producers associations to create a standard operating procedure with the aim of protecting investments and maintaining trust within the film industry.
Now, Salman Khan's rugged new look, one that's already drawing comparisons with Aamir Khan's Gajni avatar, is going viral. But at the grand celebration marking 25 years of Aamir Khan productions and the legacy of Lagaan, it wasn't just the star-studded guest list that stole the spotlight. It was the laughter, the reunions, and a little bit of good old-fashioned leg pulling. The biggest viral moment came when Aamir's Ish co-stars Kajol and Juhi Chawla took the stage. While applauding Aamir's journey as a producer, Kajol joked that he has great taste in movies, before cheekily adding that he has great taste in women too, leaving the superstar blushing as Juhi happily joined in on the banter. The candid exchange had the audience in splits and social media buzzing. Take a look at all the highlights.
Aamir Khan may have been hosting the grand celebration of Lagaan's 25-year milestone, but it was Kajol and Juhi Chawla who ended up stealing the spotlight with their hilarious roast of the superstar. While at the special anniversary event, Bollywood witnessed a nostalgic reunion as some of the industry's most loved stars came together to celebrate the legacy of Lagaan. But amidst all the memories, heartfelt speeches and celebrations, a fun moment involving Aamir Khan, Kajol and Juhi Chawla quickly became the highlight of the evening. Well, when Kajol and Juhi were invited on stage and were asked to say a few words about Aamir Khan, the duo decided to have some fun at the superstar's expense. Well, Kajol kicked things off with a playful compliment that left the audience in splits, and she said, "Well, what can I say? One thing we can say about Aamir Khan is the fact that his production has definitely proved that he has a great taste in movies, irrevocably good taste, starting with Lagaan and continuing forward, and great taste in women as well." Well, the moment Kajol delivered this punchline, the crowd erupted in laughter. Aamir himself could not stop smiling and appeared visibly embarrassed as cameras captured his reaction. But the fun did not stop there. Joining the banter, Juhi Chawla added her own dose of humor and she said, "I don't have just one word but a lot more for Aamir. If I start, I can take over the evening." Because before he began Aamir Khan Productions, he was AK Aamir Khan and we worked together. That was his first film. और देखो जिसने मेरे साथ काम किया, वो कहाँ पहुँच गया. Well, the witty remark once again had the audience cheering and laughing, and fans watching the videos online could not help but feel nostalgic. Well, many were reminded of the trio's iconic chemistry from the 1997 cult comedy classic film Ishq, where Aamir, Juhi and Kajol delivered some of Bollywood's most memorable moments on screen. Well, social media was soon flooded with comments praising the stars' camaraderie, and several fans called it an Ishq reunion, while others loved seeing the effortless friendship and comfort they still share after all these years. Well, fans also commented on these videos and wrote, "Kajol, you're right. Great taste in women." Another wrote, "Kajol and Juhi being funny and sweet, Kiran watching." A third said, "Wow, Ishq vibes returning. Juhi and Kajol." Another comment read, "Giving Ishq vibes." While the night was dedicated to celebrating the timeless legacy of Lagaan, it was Kajol and Juhi's hilarious roasting of Aamir Khan that gave fans one of the most entertaining and unforgettable moments from the star-studded event. Well, meanwhile, the Lagaan anniversary celebration was a heartfelt tribute to a film that changed the landscape of Indian cinema. Released in 2001, Lagaan went on to become a global phenomena, earning critical acclaim, box office success, and even an Academy Award nomination. Well, Kajol's playful remark comes at a time when Aamir's personal life has once again become a talking point, and recent reports also suggest that the actor is preparing to marry his partner Gauri Spratt in a private ceremony on July 5. Well, what are your thoughts on Kajol and Juhi's statements? Do share with us.
And that's all for today. Keep watching eNow Monday to Friday at 2:30 p.m. only on Times Now for a wrap on all the hype worth your time. Until next time, I'm Shreya Srivastava. Thanks and goodbye.